And I've got one last question for you. What do you think about CM Punk's snail slow heel turn?
It was annoying at first. You know, I was a big Jeff Hardy fan. I was at Shameless Live, and seeing Jeff Hardy win made me so excited. But when I heard CM Punk's music, you know, I even predicted, you can see my video on my channel, I predicted that was going to happen. But at the same time, I was so shocked it did happen. And there was 20,000 other people there. Most of them were booing CM Punk, do not like the decision. Major Hardy fans here in Louisiana, and you know, the heel turn right now, this is success, not gonna deal with it, because now it's fully transitioned, and now I can see that Jeff Hardy possibly maybe singing.
Well, I hope he does too. I'm not a huge Jeff Hardy fan, but I've always been a fan of people who give their 100% to the business. And Jeff Hardy is definitely one of those people who give 100% to the business. And that's why I think he's getting screwed out of titles, because, you know, he had 1 month on his first one and 10 minutes on his second one. And I hate those short title reigns, and I don't think Jeff deserved that.
Me neither. I hate that. I hate the way they do that. And it just pisses a lot of people off. And, you know, like you said, his desire and determination, that, you know, probably 75% of the reason why I like him so much. And because he's unique, he's a different type of individual. He does the high flying stuff, and he could, you know, give us a touch over here and there, here and now. He's one of those fans that kids can relate to, and yet the adults can relate to. So I really like him.
All right. Do you have anything you want to ask me, or anything you want to comment on?
Actually, yeah, I do. Are you a fan of Ring of Honor?
You know what? I just bought my first Ring of Honor DVD recently. I got Super Card of Honor 2, and me and Wrestling White have been watching through it slowly. We are really impressed by what we've seen so far, but it's just a matter of time for us to get together and watch it. So, no, but are we into Ring of Honor? Not really, but it's something definitely we want to look into and start getting into.
Okay, well, I think you might be able to still answer the question. Do you think, you know, once you get into TNA, do you think, Ring of Honor, do you think they have a chance to compete against TNA and possibly in the long run, 10 years maybe, WWE?
Well, here's how I see this going, and this has been a prediction that I've had for a long time, is the current state is, right now, WWE is what WCW was in the late 90s. And then TNA right now is kind of like the WWE, you know, just kind of like the underdog who's kind of down. And then you got Ring of Honor, which is kind of like ECW, you know, like more of the, you know, the people, the hometown fans who know them and stuff like that. And then kind of, so what I see happening is Ring of Honor is probably going to get a lot of pop and a lot of popularity, but I just think one day it's going to kind of fizzle out unless they do something really dramatic. And I haven't watched a lot of Ring of Honor. Just from what I've read and what I've seen small bits of, that's kind of the impression I get of Ring of Honor, is that it's a lot like ECW. There's a lot more quality to it. You know, not as much quantity as there is quality.
You know, that's a great answer, man. Never looked at it that way.
So, I really hope, from what, as I said, what I've seen of Ring of Honor, I really hope they do well. Somebody really needs to knock Vince off his high horse for a little while, like what WCW did. I just don't think TNA is going to be able to do it.
Yeah, and, the thing about Ring of Honor is, to me, they're not there trying to compete with WWE or TNA. Like, TNA is so desperate to try to get media attention, WWE attention. And Ring of Honor, it's just there. It's just phenomenal. It's just something that the fans can easily get into. And the way it's going, I can definitely see them being WCW, WWE in the future.
Yeah. We're going to see another Monday Night War. And it's probably in the next, I would predict in the next 3 years happening. You know, once Ring of Honor explodes, and then all of a sudden, you know, I see TNA getting more popular, especially with some of the superstars that are talking about going there. The only thing I don't like about TNA is, like, you know, how TNA's kind of become a dumping ground for the WWE talent.
Yeah, like a retirement home.
Well, yeah, kind of. But, if you throw Umaga, and you throw Kennedy, and you throw Elijah Burke, which Elijah Burke I hope goes to TNA, but you throw Elijah Burke in there, there's so many people who are talking about going to TNA from WWE, the homegrown heroes like the Motor City Machine Guns, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles. Gosh, Amazing Red. I mean, I'm just popping them in my head here, but I see them kind of taking a back seat, and that's the problem. They're not pushing their major talent.
Yeah, but, that's what I was saying earlier about the main event mafia and the Kennedy situation, And honestly, in my opinion, I think, a lot of people might call it crazy, but I think TNA needs a secondary show. And maybe a brand extension like WWE, that way the rest of the talent, they have about 40 guys on the roster. So they can put all those guys in one-on-one competition, that'll be about 20 matches. And honestly, I think with a second show, it'll give them more exposure in a way. Like TNA Impact as the main show and have like a SmackDown right there on Saturday nights, Sunday nights, maybe Wednesday nights. Just try not to get into competition with WWE right away. And then that way it has time to build, and in the future it could be competition.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's kind of where the WWE right now is they're kind of just kind of stale and kind of moving at a pace, They're just like, well, we're comfortable at this pace, even though their ratings are declining on a consistent basis.
And the interesting thing about WWE, a reason why I think fans are into it is because, maybe one week it might be boring, but there's something about it that draws you back. For TNA, I remember back in the fall of 2008, it got boring. I didn't watch it in 3 months. WWE Raw was boring, let's say about a month ago or something. It was boring this year. The next week I was right there watching it.
Yeah.
Watching it right now, so I start.
Well, I like the direction SmackDown is going, although I don't like the way they're doing the Punk thing. I mean, they've got some great talent on that show. I really like, Chris Jericho, Edge, Rey Mysterio, and there's so many more, and I can't think of them right now. But it's just they've got a great roster, and it's just they need to kind of do some maneuvering around and make some more. Go ahead. What?
Yeah, and the thing is, the real thing about the SmackDown has been the best show after the draft. After the draft, the Undertaker wasn't even on the show. Just to wait till he gets back and wait to show Michael he's back on Raw. And you're on the West Coast, right?
I'm sorry?
You're on the West Coast, right? You're not catching Raw right now, are you?
No, I'm actually on the East Coast.
Oh, but you're not catching Raw right now, are you?
It's on my DVR right now, so I'm gonna probably catch it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mean to give away any spoilers, but at the beginning of the show, Vince McMahon comes out and the storyline is Donald Trump traded 15 superstars, 5 from Raw, 5 from ECW, and 5 from SmackDown. Now about to find out in the gauntlet match, Randy Orton versus three new superstars. So the SmackDown roster might be a little bit different this Friday.
Oh boy.
It's an interesting show, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well, I'll have to catch it later and probably, rant about it or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
All right, sir. I'm sorry to cut you off here, but we have got to go. Everybody, please check out WWE Bruh. That's BRUH on YouTube. If you do not know him, you must know him. He does late-breaking news, and you must rate and subscribe to him. He does a great job with just bringing you the flat-out news, and he's also got some new videos that he's doing with his webcam, so please check that out. And I guess I wrap things up. Thank you for coming on the show, WWE Bruh.
Thank you, and just let everybody know the U2C has just been electrified.
Oh, we've been electrified.
Electrified.